girls, welcome to the Porsche Carrera Asia tour, round 2 at Chang. Seems kind of stereotypical, if I'm going to be honest with you. Also, it's Asia Carrera, not Carrera Asia, but let's just leave that alone. I am very attractive, and with me, as always, is a man hailing from the middle of Little Italy. Little did we know he riddled two middlemen and didn't do diddly. Michael Magus.
That was very long. I appreciate the effort. Now, you said that Chang sounds very, very stereotypical. Where do you think this track is?
Asia, because this is Porsche Carrera Asia.
Country.
Oh, let's go with Macau.
It is not. There's only one track in Macau, and it's Macau.
The Guam.
This is in Thailand.
We got the Tay boxers.
This track has a couple different names. It's called Chang, obviously in the game, but it's called the International of Speed Destination of Speed, colloquially. And it's located near, I think it's a town, Burinam. It's actually interesting. It's a really, really nice facility that is surrounded by like not useful like infrastructure. There was a WTCC race here, or I think it was WTCC. It was either WTCC or WTCR, and they were here and they were talking about how the drivers went to the mall food court to get their like lunch.
something. A&W, ass and TT.
We got a hell of a front row with Thomas Ribeiro and Tobias Thierolf, ancient rivals, going at it again. We have newcomer Gunnar Rix and Henrik Andreasen on row 2, Martin Edmonds, and another newcomer, Joe Senna, on row 3. Row 4 will be Dimitar Dulichki and Yuri Kotachvili, Oriol Balmana and Jeff Ecott on row 5. Stefan Friggs and Adam Komorowski on row 8. James Butler, who apparently is breaking in a new set of pedals, is on row 7 with Wilfredo Sevilla. And there were more, but we got cut off.
Might point out that you're still pronouncing Kotachvili wrong.
At this point, I think it's just I've just given up. Here we go at Chang on the way in the lead there. Chang. I believe that's Ribeiro in the green car, and indeed he will continue to lead from Thierolf and Rix. Wow! Oh, a couple cars off in the background.
The boy Ricardo Costa way in the back.
Ricardo usually is near the back, so look for him to move up as time goes on. He just doesn't get his qualifying right. On board with Thierolf. Whoa! There was a black car swinging through there. I don't know who that was, but they were aggressive.
Black car.
And there's a pink car that's sideways. Stefan Friggs getting involved with somebody.
Y'all got frigged up.
And catching up a couple other cars. I'm not sure who the pink car was. Wilfredo Sevilla making it through and forcing another car off the track. That's a little weird. And whoa! Henrik Andreasen, one of our top qualifiers, way off the track. Not sure what happened there. I feel like I'm going to have an interesting stewarding for this first lap. Just call me crazy. Well,
oh boy.
That's Yves Citeres off the track. And also Omar Ramo. I like that livery.
I like that livery. Looks like ice cream.
A little bit. Talking about the Vic Vega one?
Yeah.
Liveries are generally pretty good. Tobias Thierolf battling with Gunnar Rix for second place. Takes the spot back. And here's Henrik Andreasen, who's coming back through the field after a really good qualifying. Ended up very, very off the track. We didn't see how. But he was a victim or cause of the carnage.
Why is fixed?
And, well, we got Gunnar Rix off the track. He was in second place and is tumbling down the order. As we pick up it on board with... oh, there is Mr. Rix rejoining. Behind that lovely yellow and kind of like checkered car, which I believe belongs to Josiah Jerome. As Jeff Ecott ends up off the track. Things are getting brutal out there. This is usually a track that has a lot of room to race, so I'm kind of surprised to see this many cars having contacts this early in the race. I'll tell you who's not had contact, who's just calmly making his way through the field. Canada's own Rick Martel.
Hell yeah.
Josiah Jerome moving into 10th place. And this is a side-by-side battle for 9th place between Timo Konietzki and I believe that's James Butler with the new pedals. I like Butler's car.
Konietzki for the Your boy, Josephus Jerome, kind of carving the whole scenario up here, though.
Mm-hmm. Moving his way through up into the top 10, which is lovely.
I believe he started like 24th or something.
Yeah, quite late. I was told that somebody actually gave up their spot in the server for him.
Oh.
Because they hit the maximum cars for this track. And somebody volunteered their spot for Josiah. So, Josiah out there making whoever that was proud.
Get him, Josephus.
Also, would probably explain why he was so far back. Probably didn't actually have a lot of time to qualify. And Konietzki moving past James Butler on the long straightaway here. And there is Bo Stamper. Oh, wait, that's Gunnar Ricks. Pardon me, Bo Stamper is off the track. I was looking at the yellow marker. I always thought for some reason my brain is like, that's who we're looking at. And the answer is no, it's the indented driver. Joe Senna, currently battling for 5th place with Oriol Balmana. And here is the very obviously not actually using his real name, Pat Nesti. Running in 16th
I believe
place.
it's just the cover for his real name, which was Pat McGroin.
Oh, well that would also come across as very fake. Pat Nesti barging his way through into 14th place. That was Wilfredo Sevilla that he gave a little bit of a hip check to. Now, I did say I liked the liveries in this field, but Joe Senna, we gotta talk. That's just a black car. That's not a livery.
Maggle, I saw such a sight today. I was on the way home, and we passed... Oh, what's going on there?
Ricardo Gomes getting a little sideways.
On the way home, we passed a Honda Civic that was all done up in your boy, the traditional Marlboro colors.
Nice.
Indeed. I would have taken a picture, but they were turning around.
I wasn't paying really any attention to the cars I was walking past today because it was hot, it was oppressive, and that dominated my mind space.
Yeah, it's about to get real hot around here.
It was 32C.
It's about to get up to that for the next like 3-4 days, I think.
We've been having that like pretty much nonstop. If we get a cool day, I'm going to be outside the whole day making my way around. Tobias Hibero leads by 2.1 seconds over to Thomas Hibero leads to Tobias Thierolf. There we go. Got it right. By about 2 seconds. Martin Edmonds is in 3rd, followed by Dimitar Dulichki and Oriol Balmana, who just lost that spot to Joe Senna, actually. So this is going on for 5th place. And that is Omar Ramo. Going very slowly. Makes me wonder if he's run out of gas.
Maybe ran out of ammo.
That too. There are a number of cars that are really out of place right now. I'm looking at Adam Komorowski. I'm looking at Jeff Ecott, who we were literally looking at there. There's also, of course, Henrik Andreasen, who's coming through the field. So there's a lot at stake here still. Some guys who are definitely got the pace to do some things. And I'm going to be intrigued to see if they can get it done. Who are we looking at here? This is Adam Komorowski. That's the pink car. Okay. And Ken Scott has a spin. Woo! Big shake there by Komorowski in the pink car. Jeff Ecott looking for a way past Stefan Franks. And Wilfredo Sevilla, who is also a little bit out of place. In the wrong way. Wilfredo's not historically been a very fast driver. A little bit high up in the field right now. Gunnar Ricks is another one. He was up battling for 2nd place. and moves into 9th place now ahead of James Butler. Sevilla going very inside there. Can't quite hold the line, and Ecot's trying to physically bump his way past. And he will do so. Also in that mix is Komorowski, Nesti, and the green car is Frings. That will be 14th position for Jeff Ecot. And Komorowski making a move in the background on Pet and ST. We have a second race here today, another 30 minutes with a reverse top 5. So Joe Senna right now in the pole position. He'll be joined on row 1 by Dolichki if things hold as is. And there's no guarantee of that because Yuri Kratochvil is right on the tail of that battle for 5th place. Whoa! Well, I have good news for Omar Ramo. He's still going. He is lapped down. And he's spinning out and taking Rick Martel with him.
They're like that. It's not effective.
We have lost Ken Scott, so we are down to 24 cars right now. Adam Komorowski to the inside. Thinks better of it. Not going to go for broke against Wilfredo Sevilla quite yet. He'll want to pretty soon, though. You would think he would want to stick with Jeff Ecot, who's the blue and yellow car up the road. And obviously Komorowski would need to deal with the car between them relatively. Oh my lord. What is going on with Omar Ramo? That car is not healthy. I do not normally argue for somebody to retire a car because, keep going, keep doing your thing. But that there is no control over that car right now. He needs to figure out what's up. And he is going to DNF the car. Okay. Stefan Frings side by side with Pat Nesti. Takes the tight line while Nesti takes the theoretically faster, flowing line and holds him off with a bit of a bump. Could go to the stewards, I think. Maybe. And Komorowski has gotten past Sevilla. So it's 15th place for the number 44 pink car.
The Barber of Sevilla.
Now, of course, if things settle down here, we'll get into the ever-present question that we're watching Porsches and I don't see a Golf livery. So, ladies and gentlemen, there better be no Golf livery in the store.
Disappointed.
Byron will actively cheer against you. Kratochvil with an overtake on Balmania? Maybe? Side by side? Heading into the hairpin? And that will be a loss of position for the Spanish driver. Another guy who's on the charge is Timo Konietzki. It's been a pretty good day for the lads who came in. For some reason, I was thinking Timo was Czech, but if I recall correctly, he's, well, obviously you can see the flag there, German. But he was teamed up with a Czech driver when he first entered the ESR realm of existence. So I think that's why. I'm thinking he's from that region. And Henrik Andreasen picking up a spot. Konietzki looking for a move here on Balmania. Prime overtaking spot right here. Because there's two active lines into that corner.
And the wall.
And he's through. Not really likely to hit the wall around here, except for on the start-finish straight, maybe.
I'm going to start your finish.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither. But we about to find out.
Oh. Help me! The big man's threatening me.
You say threatening. I say being complimentary.
I don't know how to take compliments, so it's threatening to me.
Fair enough. I apologize for abusing your social anxiety.
Yves Seater is moving into 21st place, displacing Rick Martel.
That Rick Martel guy?
A little bit of damage showing on Yves' car. We've seen him facing the wrong way a couple times. And Henrik Andreasen continues his charge through the field. Next up on the menu, James Butler.
I believe you shall prove insufficient, for the buttling shall continue.
Well, he got past the buttling this time.
Never, no.
And that is Yves in the wall again.
Besides, you've been fined 50 pounds for abuse of the Verbal Moralities Act.
He's too young to get that joke, sir.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, Josiah Jerome will be turning 14 next week. Everybody wish him a happy birthday in the comments.
At some point, he's just randomly going to be 25, and we're going to be like, where did the time go?
I think he might be 25 now. I don't. No, that's not true. Well, maybe it is. Oh, God.
I think he's younger than 25. I think he's in the early 20s now. Josiah, comment down below.
Everybody comment down below. Person within a year of the actual birth will be given a rubber ducky made out of pudding. At some point in your life.
We started commentary. Oh, Josiah!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Henrik Andreasen!
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Henrik now is regretting that person giving Josiah the spot in the server.
Josiah Jerome, you have been fined 300,000 credits of the Racing Morality Code.
What happened there? It didn't look like he broke anywhere near late enough to have that bad of an accident, but
maybe the screen fell off his laptop again.
Maybe. Famously, screen did fall off laptop one time. We have a couple of things we know about Josiah Jerome. One, we started commenting on him when he was like 17. And two, his laptop was so bad that during an academy race, the monitor actually fell off.
Didn't he have the laptop on a chair or something? And he had the rig facing the... Did he have a rig?
He did not have a rig at the time.
Oh my God. Did he have a steering wheel?
He did have a steering wheel.
And you just hoped for gas to be applied.
There's only a couple of people we've done commentary on that don't have steering wheels, I think. Martin has two, actually.
I think Martin still uses the Intellivision joystick.
I do remember when I started running a league when it was Zero Racing, Alessio De Bonis, the Italian guy, was driving on a joystick. That was pretty impressive. Like, not even like a Xbox controller or anything, like proper, like, flight simulator joystick.
Nice. I made some joke a week or so ago about the Steel Battalion controller setup, and that went over quite well. People were like, "Oh my God, I remember that!" I had a friend of mine actually sit in line, and the line was real short because I think him and like two people in town had heard about this Steel Battalion thing, and they went to the GameStop and waited until they opened so they could get their copy of Steel Battalion and the full controller setup.
Nice.
And when he got it home, he didn't even try and put it on a desk or a table or anything. He literally tried to balance the two halves of this monstrosity on his knees while he sat cross-legged in an armchair. It was
Gunnar Rick's picking up a spot there. And now the battle for race 2 pole between Joe Senna and Yuri Kutachvili. Ricardo Gomes making his way through. And Pat Nesty making an overtake. Generally, you can tell who's not using a wheel, of course, because their car movements are a little
stiff.
Binary, probably is the best way of putting it. There's no smoothness to them.
Well.
Now, there is another cause for that, which could be that they have a bad internet connection. So.
It could be from Indonesia.
Timo Konietzki with the overtake. Oh, that's the race leader, Thomas Ribeiro. Spinning off at about half distance, and that'll give Thierolf the lead. Of course, it was really bad back in the days. I'm going to date myself with my sim racing career here. First, serious sim racing I did online was with a game called Race 07. And it was brand new at the time. So that's
it's from 1907, if anybody's questioning that out there.
It's your dead giveaway. But global internet was quite bad, and I was doing stewarding for a race division that was covered based in the Pacific Ocean. So we had, Americans, Australians, Kiwis. It's where I picked up all my Australian and Kiwi endurance racing buddies. And we had a couple of... Randomly, we had these 3 Finnish dudes who lived in the Philippines who were racing with us.
Wild.
And one of them had terrible internet. Terrible. His first name was Timo. And he would send in, every race, he would have, some complaint about, this guy hit me and took me out and broke my car, and I demand justice. And we would be watching the replay, and there would be, 0 contact. His car would just fly off like a rocket ship. It'd be like, Timo, we keep telling you, we cannot penalize a driver for hitting your car on your computer and on nobody else's computer. Pretty fast dude, though. Thus leading to the continued impression that all Finns are fast.
Were they in Southeast Asia for reasons?
I do not know what reasons they were there for. I don't know. I don't like to speculate. Joe Senna's still hanging on to that 5th place and thus race 2 pole against Konietzki, as well as against. Actually, just overtook somebody. Who is that? Oh, that's Dulinski that's falling back. Actually, we hadn't seen what livery that Dimitar was actually running. That's why I was puzzled. He'd been running in 4th place the whole time, but we never actually saw his car. But he has been relegated to 6th now, behind Konietzki and Senna. But the real danger man might be the guy in last in this train. That's Gunnar Rix, who qualified P3, had accidents at the start, and has carved his way back to P8, and is now on the this basically 4th through 8th train. They're coming up to lap somebody.
If you mess around, you're gonna get Rick's rolled right in the friggin' wall.
Here goes Yuri again, looking to go around the outside of Dulinski. And nice little cutback. That'll be 6th spot. It's also really awkward for Dimitar, because now he's going to be instantly under attack from Gunnar Rix, who's going to be looking for that 7th place, and he's going to get it. So the Bulgarian driver falling from 4th place to 8th place in about a lap in total.
I heard that his dick so big they had to rename it Bulgaria.
Oh, Ricardo Gomes in the wall.
Ricardo. Why Ricardo?
Gomes or Gomez. Depends on which part of Brazil is my understanding on the pronunciation.
Just get a Portuguese flag on it, so I would say it's Ricardo Gomes.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't even see the Portuguese flag. It's all Brazil to me.
Portuguese.
This is what a lifetime of MMA viewing has done to me.
Don't even listen. Y'all in the Portuguese homeland, step your game up. All we got to go on is Brazilians and very few actual authentic Portuguese people.
I'm trying to think. Portuguese fighters that are of note in MMA. Oh, that is that is Gomes again. Oh, that's Ricardo Costa this time. Mario Pinto's in the UFC right now. I don't know if he's any good. He came off Contender Series, had like one good fight, and we haven't seen him since. So
what about? I don't know. I think that guy's claiming to be Spanish. There's like the Spanish guy from Germany who now lives in somewhere else.
Are you thinking about Ilya Topuria?
No, because wasn't he like Spanish and moved to Georgia, or was he?
Well,
Georgian
Topuria is born in Georgia. He's ethnically Georgian, but then he moved to Germany and then to Spain.
Okay.
So he's lived in 3 different countries. Speaks like 8 languages.
Nice. I want to say there's a different person. It's not Stoltz, who's American now living in Germany. Mm-hmm. I want to say there's another person who was Spanish or Portuguese and then moved somewhere else, and I don't remember who it is.
Are you thinking Mano Cop?
No, because he's
Angolan.
Manuel Cake, the internationally known Icelandic fighter. Need more Icelandic fighters.
Basically, just have Gunnar Nelson.
Yeah. He's retired.
Sadly not. Still active.
Gunnar Nelson, currently gooning it up at Straight Blast Con in Ireland.
I don't think it's been to the Straight Blast gym in ages.
That is entirely possible.
Inside little sneaky move there by Gunnar Ricks. And that's going to be 6th place. For the German driver.
Like
we have a German driver battling with a Czech driver. There are so many World War II references I can make here.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Fuck Hulk Hogan podcast. I will be your host.
Ah, yes, Mr.
I will break your back and make you humble.
Somebody was talking to me about how we need to respect Hulk Hogan for his contributions to the industry. I'm like,
nope.
Yeah, he got rich off of it. That's the respect we give.
Yeah, respect the hustle and nothing else.
It's like the whole you have to you should be thankful to Dana White for making the UFC a thing. Yeah, he's rich. That's what that's the thanks. Gunnar Ricks moving into 6th place again, but I do not think he's going to be able to hold it around the outside of Yuri, who escorts him to the edge of the track.
Run the outside.
And he picks up a slowdown penalty as a result. Still going hard, though, so he is not serving that slowdown penalty at the moment. And he will get the overtake on Yuri done.
Yuri Prohaska?
The meantime, Hibero is 0.9 seconds away for Thierolf, so looking to get back into the lead. Martin Edmonds is the loneliest man on track, 15 seconds behind Hibero, but also 8 seconds ahead of Konietzki. Rounding off the top 10, we have Senna, Ricks, Kretachville, Dulichki, Balmania, and Butler still having a really solid 10th place effort there. With the new pedals.
The nude pedals.
New pedals, not new. Would not recommend using your pedals new. Just throwing that out there.
Why not? You some kind of prude?
Mostly because they'll rip your feet out.
Oh.
That's why they have the racing socks and the racing boots. I have racing boots.
Might I recommend some bunny slippers?
Those would be probably a bad idea. That would not work out well.
The ears help the reaction time.
I have never had bunny slippers.
Neither have I. I have some grizzly bear slippers though.
As a kid, I had wolf slippers.
I had grizzly bear slippers, and my mom had to hack the seam at the heel apart and sew those two halves together so my feet could fit. She bought they're one size fits all. Not in my family, goddammit.
Nope. Not with the large jeans of the Byron family.
I wear 15s. My brother wears 17s.
Josiah Jerome making up a spot there. My problem is less like my size not existing. It's just that my size is very variable. Because I have oddly shaped feet.
You're a hobbit.
Think fake off.
Oh, manage not to crash it. Manage not to back
No,
up.
my feet are just like kind of bizarrely like wide. So
yeah, you're a hobbit.
Yeah. So it's like
world's tallest hobbit.
So it's like in terms of like length, okay, we're probably a 10.5, but the width on the 10.5 doesn't work.
10.5 quintuple E.
So I have like shoes that go up to 12. From 10.5 to 12 and they all fit. Well, there's Hibero putting the pressure on the race leader. Just 1/10 of a second. One of the lap cars getting a good front row seat. I do not know which one that is. There's a couple of guys running that livery, so not sure. Let's see, time is... Can I do quick math here? Should be about... I don't know, that might just be Bo Stamper, the first, the 23rd place car. Barrow barging his way past. Maybe? And that is Adam Komorowski in the wall again. Oh, Theorolf remains ahead. The camera went away from it, but we're back. Actually, I think that's Wilfredo Sevilla ahead, so that would be behind would be Vic Vega getting a front row seat to this battle. I think. I could be wrong.
You would think that.
But I do believe that is him, because that's Wilfredo Sevilla spinning off the track. And that should be Vega making his way up into 14th place. It is. So my math was way off. I apologize. I was doing it very, very on the fly. Theorolf does get overtaken. So Hibero back in front. We were paying attention to other people making mistakes, but the green car is back in the lead.
Go, green car, go.
And Gunnar Ricks continues his way through the field. Timo Konietzki is next on his list for P4. Also, Yuri has overtaken Joe Senna for 7th in the background. Konietzki hanging on for now. Still the number 2 German in the field. Germany doing very well in the Nations Cup right now. 2nd, 4th, and 5th.
Oh. Is that the sailing competition?
No other country has multiple top 10 cars.
And I'm sailing.
Henrik Andreasen putting the pressure on James Boulier.
Put pressure on that booty. The petty farthing predator, James
Actually,
Butler.
pardon me, my bad. I missed the checkered flag had actually come out. Hibero is our winner.
The worst.
Ah, Bo Stamper is running the same livery as Tobias. Okay. That'll help. Trying to put livery names to everybody here. So Hibero wins from Theorolf, Edmonds, Konietzki. Ricks will start on pole for race 2. Then it is Yuri, Joe Senna, Dulichki, Balmania, and Butler, your top 10. Andreasen, Ecott, Komorowski, Vega, Sevilla, Friggs, Destine, Costa, Gomes, Josiah Jerome coming in 20th. Josiah, we're disappointed in you. Deeply. And this race, we will, of course, be robbed of some of our ability to see where people are, because the tower only goes down to 17 place.
It's Pat, or Mr. Patrick if you're nasty.
Gunnar Ricks will lead the way from the start. Konietzki in 2nd, 3rd place belonging to Edmonds, who has a very interesting, very comic-looking car. Joe Senoff in the background in the black car comes back on. Might have actually gotten a little bit of an advantage there by cutting the track. Konietzki going for the lead. He's got the inside into the hairpin. And Martin, where are you going, Martin?
He's drunk.
Martin Edmonds dropping back as he has lost his way and his ability to follow the track. that has allowed race 1 winner Tobias Ibero up into 3rd place already. Tomas Ibero. Why am I mixing up their 2 names?
Because you are drunk.
It's not like Tomas Ibero is like new to us. This guy's been around forever.
See, Tomas.
There's a lot of new people in the field. That is not one of them.
Oh,
That's somebody in the wall. That's Jeff Ecott in the wall.
So the Ecott Center decided to go join it.
Somebody in the pit lane early. That is Dimitar Dulichki into the pits early. He was a top runner at last race. Might have gotten a jump start, perhaps.
Speaking of Bulgarians, I ain't seen Big Dick Nick in a while. Hope Big Dick Nick is doing well. Shout out to you, Large Richard Nicholas. It's Scott Nick to you, peasants.
Chuck action to those of you who are fans of the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ricardo, why?
To be which, if anybody wants a baseball player, give me a ring on Discord. Tap it.
I am also a baseball player. Oh boy, what is happening? What is happening?
Gunnar Ricks taking an interesting line there.
There's so many weird things happening. Why? Is it twilight? Is it the witching hour?
People are battling with their cars right now. We'll just put it that way. This happens sometimes when Porsches are in play. And Ribero's picking up another spot. He's up in 2nd place, and Joe Senna's also looking for a way past.
Oh boy!
Gunnar Ricks as well. That's Yuri in the background following, and then Balmania and Andreasen have had a pretty solid run so far. They're up to 6th and 7th.
It's a furtive pygmy twilight happening.
Catchville goes deep. Joe Senna with the undercut. And also getting involved, that is Henrik Andreasen. In the orange and black car. The first orange and black car. The second one belonging to Balmania. Contact there between Yuri and Senna. Senna ends up a little bit off the track and dropping back. Ooh, he's lost control. He's dropping way back. Might even drop off the tower. Yep, he did.
Drop it like it's hot.
Apologies to anyone who's below 17th place. We can't see how you're doing. And this is just a glitch in the replay software. Pardon me, in the not the replay software, the spectator software. That's the one.
Maybe.
That has existed for a really long time. They've not fixed it, unfortunately. In race 2, the tower decides to shorten itself for no reason.
Maggle, where the heck is Tobias?
Tobias might have gotten taken out in something. I don't know.
Damn.
He is not being shown. He is one of those people that is below 17th place.
Oh man, somebody zoom in on the Edmonds versus Jerome battle to the death.
Well, it's right in front of us. We're getting a front row seat courtesy of Stefan's Franks.
Death.
There's Gunnar Ricks. By the way, Ribeiro has hit the front. Get ready for him to run away with it. Jeff Ecott picking up a spot there over Wilfredo Sevilla.
In the words of Dade Murphy, looks like I'm on top.
Rick's looking to the inside of Timo Konietzki. These two are in round 2. They had a prolonged battle in race 1. And Ricks will get the job done for now. And further back, that is Vic Vega losing a spot to Josiah Jerome. And now he is a buffer to Martin Evans. Admin fight!
To the death. Where's Heshtampa?
He finished in 22nd place in race 1, so I imagine he is below that 17th place magic line. Call it a gut feeling.
I request Heshtampa to the front, yeah.
On board with Timo Konietzki, who is now in 3rd place. And Ribero's just going, bye! I would request several dead bodies be placed in Thomas Ribero's car to make him go slower, please. Andreasen came into today as the championship leader, but race 1 was not happy for him. He's up to 4th place here in race 2, so at least doing well in that regard. And of course, his main rival in the championship is Thomas Ribeiro. Well, pardon me, it's Tobias Thierol, but Thomas Ribeiro, if he actually shows up for races and doesn't miss them, he's going to be the man to beat. There is Andreasen. So to recap Suzuka, because we didn't do commentary on Suzuka, the recording did not work. Thierol won from Andreasen and Irmer in race 1. And in race 2, it was Andreasen winning from Thierol and Irmer. So a very, very similar podium in both races. Thierol is currently on a 3-race podium streak. Edmonds and Ribeiro got there first in race 1 here today, finishing 1st and 3rd. And Ribeiro looks like he's going to pull the double here unless something horrible happens. I feel like I can do caster cursing because this race has already happened. I can't caster cursing.
You can caster in block.
Whatever terrible things will occur have already occurred. Komorowski hanging on against Josiah Jerome for 8th place. Martin Edmonds in behind them, along with Vic Vega and Stefan Frings. Oh, that's Oriol Balmania into the wall, falling backwards.
He looks like he bail-mania'd.
Yeah, he's going to rejoin ahead of Frings. That's 11th place now for him. A number of people getting promoted. The Komorowski train now goes from 7th back to 12th. Josiah Jerome looking to solve this train by overtaking Adam Komorowski. Might do it. He's on the outside, but it's going to turn into the inside towards the hairpin. Keep it going. He's getting squeezed by Komorowski. All legal so far. Okay, maybe not legal now.
Oh boy!
That might have been a force-off. Sorry, Adam, but if that ends up in front of the stewards, you may be facing a penalty.
The death penalty.
Nudge, nudge to Josiah. Nudge, nudge. Wasn't the worst move we've ever seen, but like it definitely was a bit of a squeeze onto the runoff.
I was thinking 5 minutes in the box.
Nah, this would be more like a 2-minute for interference call. It's not a major penalty.
Game misconduct. Get the fuck out.
Pretty sure the game misconduct equivalent is like a tier 3. Get the hell out of the series. we haven't had one of those in a long time, which is good.
Those were the days.
Those were the Clap Zool days. He caught Jerome getting into it. Josiah not having a good day. He may I don't know, maybe the red mist caught him to take out Ecot there. I don't know. We didn't see it. Although speaking of a car we haven't seen in ages, Gulichki is now back into the top 17 and we can actually see where he is. He came into the pits after lap 1 for what I am assuming was probably a jump start penalty. But if he would like to provide a secondary narrative there, I would appreciate it. Andreasen looking for a podium. Came into today the championship leader. Well, tied for the championship leader.
This motherfucker, my asshole cat, just decided to shift 90 degrees in his basket, do the big stretch, kick the shit out of my hand holding the mouse, and is fast the fuck asleep.
He has instincts.
I would take a picture, but I'd have to use my left hand to do it, and that won't end well for everybody. We'll rearrange this motherfucker right now.
Even in his sleep, the goose is a deadly weapon. Henrik Andreasen looking to make a move on Gunnar Ricks for second place.
He's been reoriented by 90 degrees and is back asleep. But now he's rolled over onto his back and reached out a forepaw and is clawing at my fingers.
Told you. Even while asleep, he will destroy you. Oh, damn. That's Adam Komorowski getting possibly spun around by Martin Edmonds. We didn't see what happened there. Martin and Adam apparently had a very interesting time. Adam reported him twice in the stewarding for round one, so
dang, okay.
I'm gonna take a guess if Martin did flip him around there. We go and see it in the stewarding.
Martin, you are a naughty boy.
That's a lapped car that is currently being dealt with there by Konya. Pardon me. No, that's Gunnar Ricks. My bad. Sorry. Hanging on to third place against Timo Konietzki. And Yuri is still in the mix as well for that final podium spot. Ricks hangs on through turn one. Got about half the race to go, so plenty of time left. The only thing that I think is hammered down is, Hibero right now is doing his best Mike Stoppel impression, which is not can I win, but by how much.
Very nice. He's 12 laps ahead.
Dulichki, who I assume we'll see cut through the field a fair bit, battling with Ricardo Gomes. I do believe... I was going to say that looks like that's Martin Edmonds at the back of his train, but that wouldn't make any sense based on his position. So somebody else perhaps running the same livery as Martin. So I do not believe that the lapping process would have that overlap currently in play. Josiah Jerome on the tail of Wilfredo Sevilla. Wilfredo's had a pretty good round. We're not used to seeing him terribly far towards the front, but he's been a solid, edge top 50 to top 15 at least guy.
He has become the God Alfredo.
He's been getting the job done. Trying to come up with good Bulgarian race car drivers, and I've got very, very little. I basically have Vladimir Arabatiev, and that's about it. Oh, there's that guy in Formula 2 or Formula 3 right now, Solov. He's kind of like the first big, Bulgarian prospect driver. So, there we go. They're coming along, I guess. Jeff Ecott nudging. A car off there. That's Citos. Admittedly, Eames appears to have a bad internet connection, so not really sure what he saw necessarily on his screen. And Josiah Jerome making the move on Wilfredo Sevilla for 12th place.
The barber of Sevilla.
And Komorowski back into the top 10, displacing Stefan Frings. And Josiah Jerome giving that spot right back to Wilfredo Sevilla as he goes wide.
Josiah, what do you do?
Ecott back past Seaters as well as Ricardo Costa. And that is Vic Vega. Sir, that's not the track.
Could be, if you believe enough.
Whoa! Martin
boy.
to the wall.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sir. Whoa, okay. All right.
Still going. Still going.
R.I.P. Martin.
I feel like the connection is giving up on him on that one, yeah.
Martin, please comment in the comments. What the fuck?
Oh, somebody in the pit lane there. I'm going to guess Vic Vega in the pits. It's the right livery. Yeah, and he's dropping. So something is wrong with that car. Either that or the actual physical setup right now that he's driving from. Would explain the slowness, the inability to get back on track, and so on. Next round of this championship. Well, oh, we go to Twin Ring Motegi. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Wait, did you say championship? Are you calling them hoes?
Championship.
I'm going to call them hoes.
All right. I got a bone to pick with you here, Martin. I got a bone to pick with you. You're doing an Asian tour without my favorite Asian track? And the one that everybody enjoys every time we go there and they don't remember it? I'm betting Martin doesn't remember the track. Zhuhai! Go to Zhuhai.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Jeffy caught off track.
Jeffrey, what the fuck?
We'll be going for 2 rounds at round 4 will be at Nogaro, round 5 will be at Dubai, and then Zhejiang. To be honest, I do not remember what track that is at all. But Zhuhai is the track that I swear I included every time I ran a series. And it was like, it fit the cars and whatever. And everyone be like, what the hell is Zhuhai? And then they have a great time with it. Like, it's a great track, it's just not famous.
What if we made it famous?
Undercut by Joe Senna there on Eve Seaters. Moving into 14th place. He's on a comeback drive after... Byron, do you remember what happened to Joe Senna? Something happened to him that early in the race where either he got punted or something.
I believe his car flipped over and set on fire and they were not able to save him in time.
Oh, well, that definitely is not the case because he's still out there running.
I think it might be a zombie thing going on now.
On the inside, Josiah Jerome looking to move back into the top 10. And he will, for the time being, displacing Wilfredo Sevilla.
Please insert Bugs Bunny. Just a moment.
Only the top 12 score points here today, so pretty important spots here we're looking for being battled over.
It's time to bring out the big guns.
I think that's a lapped car that they're making their way past in the orange and black. Last 3-point spots occupied by Jerome, Sevilla, and Dulichki, who we are looking at right now. And yeah, I'd say that's a blue flag car that's getting out of the way. A couple of guys running that livery, but nobody that's around this area in the standings. Closest to these guys would be Vic Vega.
Get him, Victor.
Dulichki making the move. Outside, inside. And displaces Sevilla from 11th place.
God damn it, this asshole cat is actively stomping on my hand now.
Get him, Goose.
He's got this tick where if you mess with his tail, or like just the base of his tail, he'll start kicking himself in the face with his back leg. Well, I think the outside of my hand is just barely touching some tail hair, and he just reflexively starts stomping the shit out of my hand. Like, I don't know if you've been accidentally stomped by a cat, but it's weird.
I have. I've had some very unfriendly cats in my day.
I'm not talking like smacking you around with the paws. I'm talking like, dude was just kick. Weird. Dude, you're weird.
The race leader Thomas Hibert.
No, Thomas.
Thomas, you're winning by like 10 seconds. You can take it easy, my man. Don't need to push.
No, push it. I mean, it says shenanigans right there. Push it real good. Dun, dun, dun,
The cat we had when I was born was pretty anti-human, so I learned all the ways in which a cat can hurt you. Jeff Ecott trying to make up some ground. No points on offer for him at the moment, but on the tail of Yves Seeters. See what he can do here. Still no sign of Tobias Thierolf in the top 17, so Byron, I might have to suggest that he's retired at some point.
Like a mongoloid?
Maybe. I'm just saying, Tobias taking over 23 minutes to get back up into the top 10 or into the top 17. That's unlikely.
Seems odd. To the point of being true.
Also, Vic Vega, who is in 17th place, we did see Pitt, so I feel like anybody behind him is, no disrespect, slow. Or has retired. As Jeff Ecott takes the spot there. Well, Hibero's got it back up to 7 seconds, is rejoining. It's a comfortable lead. Andreasen in second, followed by Ritz, Konietzki, Kratochville, Butler, Balmania, Komorowski, Frings, Jerome, Dulichki, and Sevilla. Those are your point scorers at the moment. In terms of the guys on the outside looking in that are legitimate threats, I mean, Joe Senna's quite quick. We saw him in the top 5 for most of race 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he can go snatch that point. And we know Jeff Ecott is a pretty hard charger, so he'd be another one I'd keep my eyeball on in these last 6 minutes. Oh, Timo Konietzki with a big spin. Oh, it's going to cost him 4th place. Here comes Yuri. Or Yuri could get very, very wide and maybe open the door back.
These are possibilities.
All right. Timo on the tail. They're quite a ways ahead of Butler, so unlikely to open the door for him. On board with Timo. So, Byron, you've seen us commentate on a lot of cars over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones have you particularly enjoyed?
The ones with Gulf oil on them. I actually, to tell you the truth, all the hypercars and all the, fast-ass cars and designed for racing, that's all well and good. But I think the little shitbox cars are hilarious, and we need more of that.
Fair. So maybe like the Audi TT type thing?
Yeah, maybe. Bring me the stock 1982 Lottas. Bring unto me the station wagons. And make them crazy. Somebody bring me a rear engine ridiculous station wagon, because you got a lot of room in that ass. Y'all could put some crazy shit in there. You put a fucking V14.
Joe Senna making a move on Ricardo Gomes for 13th. I think, unfortunately, the problem with getting station wagons is the only form of motorsport that routinely makes use of those is rallycross. And there is not a good rallycross game on the market.
What?
There are good rally games. Fantastic rally games.
I have dirt for it.
But the rallycross aspect of it is it's never really come together.
Fair enough. Might I recommend that your boys at Raceroom expand their horizons?
I'd be down for it.
Indeed.
I'd be down for racing around as Yanis Balmanis.
Bring unto me the Finnish people.
There's a couple of Finns in rallycross, yeah. Honestly, it's kind of like Sweden's national motorsport, though. Kristofferson, Eriksson, Hansen's. Yes, there is a Hansen brother combination.
What about the Norwegians?
The original rallycross champion, Petter Solberg, was Norwegian. So there you
go. Excellent. Might I recommend someone start a new product line for rallycross specifically, and get your spokesman to be Haken Lube.
I think the other Norwegian, Henning Solberg, which is Petter's brother, and then also Andreas Bakkerud.
Does he play Baccarat? Does he listen to Burt Baccarat?
Maybe. Oh, Balmanyov. Also, Ken Block was in rallycross, of course, for a while, leading the American effort, along with Tanner Faust and Scott Speed. Short notice, Scott Speed is a dickhead. Don't cheer for him.
Wow.
It just really is.
Wow. You're saying that just because it's probably true?
Let's put it this way. Everything that Clapsville has ever done when he's gotten hit in a race, Scott Speed has also done.
Wow. Hopefully it's not just Scott Speedman in a wig.
Joe Senna trying to get that last point up against Wilfredo Sevilla. And he moves on in. So he's got the last point now, but Sevilla and Gomes are in striking distance. And of course, we have seen a couple of cars, mostly recently Balmanya off the track, so nobody is safe from themselves.
Proton.
Koniecki fakes wide, goes inside, gets fourth place.
Cha-cha-cha. Or does he?
Yuri's not done with him yet, though.
Yuri.
And he will indeed get that spot back. I wasn't aware that there was a tremendous amount you could do with the setup on these cars, but it does seem like Timo's losing out on the straightaways quite frequently.
Is it true that Yuri Kartoffel is actually Yuri Boyka?
Could be.
Never seen them in the same place at the same time?
It's true. It's true.
Hey man, what do you think? I think you should go ahead, guys.
Yeah, if this makes me do this, what does that make you? It makes me angry. Barrow, your race winner, so back-to-back for him from Andreasen, Ricks, Kratachville, Koniecki. Butler with a 6th place with the new pedals. Go Butler. Go Butler. It's your birthday, maybe. Balmania coming home in 7th place at Komorowski and Josiah Jerome. And the last points positions will go to Frings, along with Dulichki. And the final point spot will go to Joe Senna.
What about Josiah?
Well, Josiah took 9th place.
Josiah and Joe Senna walk into a bar.
So the championship lead will go to Andreasen coming out of this round by 2 points over Thierolf, 56 to 54. Konietzki's on 46. Hibero with a perfect 40. He missed round 1, so look for him to be a major player. Yuri is in 5th place. Congratulations, Yuri, by the way. 9th place, 8th place, 6th place, 4th place. He's been very consistent, which is a new feature for him. Rene Ermer, who is absent today, is in 6th. Followed by Gunnar Ricks, Andy Darnell, James P. Boutelier, and Oriol Balmania, your top 10.
It looks like just a bunch of people didn't connect.
That can happen.
Also, Mike, how do you feel about the Orioles today? Bad. You feel bad?
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to.
The Blue Jays versus the Orioles.
Did we lose to them?
11-4.
Ouch.
One of the worst teams in baseball. Y'all got smoked. See, when they lose, they become your team instead of our team.
I see how it is. I mean, we're still number 1 in the division by 5.5 games over the Yankees.
You're not wrong
with that. Red Sox are 6 games back. Then it's 9 games back to Tampa Bay, and the Orioles are. I mean, the Orioles aren't the worst team in baseball.
That'll be the Rockies.
Correct. Second worst is the White Sox, and the third worst is Washington and Pittsburgh.
Washington.
The Orioles aren't terrible. I mean, they're below 500. They're 48 and 58, but they're fine.
Terrible.
They're fine. Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining us on the commentary. We look forward to round 3, and guys, bug the admin to include Zhuhai as a track in this series.
Ultimate Championship at Zhuhai.
Let's go. I don't care if you don't own Zhuhai as a track. Go buy it. It's like $3.